Hi, 12th grade parents. Deacon John Wilson here. This is part two of knowing and considering college cost before you make that decision. Uh, the first part one was on knowing what college will cost. Now, here's some things for you to consider in a much shorter video, I hope. And that is, will you have, first thing to consider is in the cost of the college, will you have a parent loan? How much will it be for 4 years if you multiply by 4? Will it be sustainable? In other words, will you be able to make those payments on that loan that comes due in 10 years? It comes due a year or 6 months after student leaves college, but you could owe it for up to 10 years. And have you thought about what the monthly payments will be? And then you need to think about the current economic situation too, about whether, with what's coming, and most people believe there'll be a recession. Large companies are already laying off people. We've had a large bank failure. Many believe that because of the large deficits we're running right now, year to year, and the large inflation we have, and the Fed raising the interest rates, can all combine to put us into hyperinflation and maybe another recession. How will you be prepared for that if you take this loan? You think you can get around it? Maybe you have some funds saved. Maybe you'll have some things going on in your career that insulate you from those concerns. But that's something to think about, the parent loan. Listen, I have something here that will probably help you. Let me see if I can't pull it up for you. What I have is a loan chart. Here's a loan chart at 7.22% interest is what I expect the loan will be right now. It may go up to 8.5% because it's based on inflation. Yeah, you're hearing right. The loan has gone from 4% up to 7.22 due to inflation and due to what the Fed's doing right now and raising interest rates to try to slow down the inflation. But you can take a look here. I've labeled some of these, but this is a 4-year loan amount in this column. So if after 4 years you have a $30,000 in loans, which would be low to me, monthly payment is $352. In 10 years, you'll pay $12,208 of interest, and your total will be $42,208, even though it was $30,000 originally. But more likely, you're going to be down here on the lower part of the graph, where private and UCs are, from 60,000 to 160. Remember, I stopped my chart here at 170. You could go on, but let's get an idea at 170. The bottom here, you could direct your attention to the bottom number here. Let's see what, let me see if I can't, right here at 70,000. You'd have a monthly payment of close to $2,000 a month. Think about your budget where you are now, $2,000 a month. That does go on your credit report. Some people say you should start while they're in college. You can do that to lower some of these costs, but most people don't. The interest you'll pay is $69,000. You'll pay a total of $239,000 over the 4 years on a $170,000 loan. So, sure, you could accelerate your payments. All that's possible. A lot of you think you'll just wait and your son or daughter will get scholarships, but I factor that into these red lines here that I've drawn. I mean, let's suppose you have Loyola Marymount, for example, which is about $74,000, $75,000, and you get a $30,000 merit award, you're $45,000 a year. Maybe 40 times 4 is 160. Still going to be $2,000 a month. We need to think about these types of things as a consideration when you're determining whether your son or daughter whether you should take out loans for them to go to college. Will this be sustainable for you? Is it a sustainable circumstance for you? Okay. Number two, will your youth finish college in 4 years? Is he or she relatively sure what they want to do as a career? Can the school help them to be in the career that they want, or help them to be sure about what they want? What kind of record does the school have? The colleges don't make them successful, but will your student be motivated to use the school to do it? You should be evaluating that when you visit the school, and you should visit before you take out a loan like this. A lot of times parents just send their students to visit, and that's fine. But really, you got to be able to answer those kinds of questions. Will your youth finish in 4? Can the school help them? I say can because the school doesn't do it, but will the student be encouraged to use the school to do it? Are they sure what they want to do as a career? You get ready to make a major investment when you take out that loan, the parent loan for college. Their loan is sure is an investment, but it's not as big as yours will be if it's a private college or an out-of-state public university. And that's probably what you're thinking about. What about academic preparation and determination of your youth? You know your youth, how they were in high school and how they were this past year. You know better than anyone. It does not change a lot when they get to college. They only will change when they're confronted with bad grades, and they'll change on their own. Are they the type of student that will learn fast and change? College is very challenging. Half of all students do not finish college. Now, in our program, it's a higher percentage, but half of students do not finish. Is your youth willing to engage with the campus and finish college in 4 years? Are they going to be active on the campus? Are they going to form the right relationships with other people? How have they done on that in the past? These are all things you consider before you take out a large loan the first year for college, and then times 4. Those are things you want to consider when you're determining. I hope that has helped a little bit. You may know a lot of other things to consider as well that you might want to consider. Some people will consider help financially from relatives. I would not. I would never do that. That seems to backfire because most relatives will want something or some kind of control in return. Just think about that. You're going to have to cut them in on some of the decision making. If they love your child enough to do that, they're going to want to be involved. I personally know about that. My oldest daughter had a relative take some responsibility, and it really damaged the relationship with my oldest daughter and me for a while, because she wanted me to reprimand this relative, which I ended up having to do. It was very messy. Just think about that too, when people are offering to pay or do things for you, okay? All right, I hope that helps. I really wanted to help in some way in this 2-part video. Let me know what you think. Leave a comment, like and subscribe. If you like these kind of videos, you'll get some in the future. You can check them out in the future. Let me know what you think. You can email me too. My email address is in the caption below. Thank you much. Bye-bye now.